Collier, 25 years old, head basketball coach of 13 and under 7th grade Memphis Trotters, and assistant coach at Melrose High School.
They say that I'm trouble because of what I write. I hear these
It's just like a feeling that, that you've never felt. It kind of feels like you'll never feel it again. Coach came up with a quote, for the season, and he said, "Living the dream," and that's actually what it was. It felt like a dream at times. At one point in the season, we lost 4 in a row. And after that, we never lost again. So it's just like living a dream. Things that you hope for coming up as a child. Playing in the driveway and out in the street. Those things that you dream of. Playing in the big stadiums, in the big arenas, with the sold-out crowds, playing in front of standing room only. Those things that you dream about as a coach. You dream about it as a player, and Coach said, living the dream, and we actually live the dream. Yeah, it was double sweet because I look at him and I was so proud of him to see where he's came from. He's transformed his game from being one of the dominant post players all through his younger career, his AAU career, playing in middle school, 6th, 7th, 8th grade as one of the best centers in the city. And once he got to high school, he realized that he wasn't bigger than everybody anymore. So he transformed his game from the paint to the wing, and he put in so much hard work. He endured a lot of harsh criticism about his ball handling and his play at times. But I could truly say that's one of the toughest guys that I've ever known, that I've ever met in my years of existence, because he didn't let nothing break him. When guys shied away from him, with the publicism or nothing like that, he just worked hard, and he continues to work hard. He just wants to show guys that he can hoop too with a lot of other cats in this city. When people ask me about Coach JJ, Coach Jermaine, I tell them, he's the best coach in the city. That his research for the game, his knowledge for the game, his way of playing in practice is just, I haven't seen nothing like it before. He prepares for games and practices and shoot around and things like of that nature. He maps everything out. He sits down with his coaches and goes over in the coaches meeting, what he wants done, how he wants it done. He's just very detailed in his approach to every aspect of the game of basketball. Memphis Trotters 13 and under AAU team. This year right here is our 2nd year in existence. I started this team last year because I knew a couple kids that nobody would take a chance on and nobody else wanted. They didn't make the school ball teams. They weren't playing for other AAU programs, and I took those guys, I piled them all together. Slapped some uniforms on them, and we got in the lab and we worked hard, just like the big name programs. And it kind of shocked me. It was kind of surprising to me because not only did we compete with the big time programs and the big name programs, but we beat a lot of the big name programs and big time programs. At one point during last summer, we ran off like 8 or 9 tournaments in a row, winning championships in first place, with guys that nobody knew where they came from. They didn't play school ball, Just regular community center guys that nobody wanted to take a chance on, nobody but me and my staff, and it all worked out for us. I just want guys to know, there are kids out here, that need a chance, that nobody wants to take a chance on because of where they come from or their background or their homes, but all these kids deserve a chance. And, as long as I'm in this, I'm always going to do it for the kids. I'm only going to do it for the kids that nobody wants. Nobody wants to take a chance on. Coach Tony will always be here for those kids.